Steve, it's Maynooth Conor. Today we're going to be talking about growing your own herb garden and the benefits of growing your own herb garden. The key benefits that we have listed are: it's a good way to connect with nature, it's a nice way to add colour to your garden, and it's also a good way of adding natural ingredients to your meals.
Steve, it's Maynooth Robbie. If you're thinking of growing herbs in Ireland, these are the 5 best herbs that suit the Irish climate. They include mint, chives, rosemary, thyme and basil.
Today we're out here in my Auntie Anne's house where she has her own herb garden. Although the herb garden looks quite empty, she's waiting until the summer months to start growing her herbs. In the summer, this will be full with rosemary, thyme and chives. These herbs can be grown from purchasing seeds at your local garden centre.
Herbs are very versatile when growing them. You can grow them indoors and outdoors. Some examples of outdoor ways to grow your herbs are: we've already seen the herb garden up the top of the garden. They can also be grown in small flower pots like this. Another way to grow them is in a large bucket, or you can also grow them alongside flowers in your flower bed. However, it's very important not to overcrowd your herbs, as it needs space and good sunlight in order to grow. So an idea to grow herbs if you're living in an apartment or somewhere with not enough space would be: during winter time you could grow them in a biodegradable pot like this, where we just got in a local shop when we were buying food, and you put some soil in it like this, and you can buy your seeds in a small packet like this in your local garden centre, and you can grow them here in the winter months. Then this is what's called a polytunnel, and you can transplant the plants from here, and you can put it into the polytunnel like this for the summer months, and that will lead to your herbs growing very well.
So now we're going to talk a bit more about basil. When growing basil, it's important that it gets 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. It's important that the soil is moist but well drained. Basil is well suited to be grown in containers because it allows for better drainage. When planting the basil seeds, it's important to plant it 1/4 of an inch down in the soil and to allow 11 to 12 inches between each seed. You can expect your basil to grow up to 12 to 24 inches in height.
Anish, Tommy, Sawale in my chalk pen. In my house here we grow basil and parsley. So with the basil, it's important to keep it indoors at all times. You might get away with it outdoors in the summertime, but definitely during winter and spring keep it indoors. It's important to water your basil every day. And as you can see, as we mentioned earlier, it's in a container here with good drainage on the bottom, and you can see the drainage coming through at the end. We also grow parsley here.
Parsley. The difference between parsley and basil is parsley is much of a hardier herb, so it can be grown inside, as seen here from Robbie's house. But the good thing about parsley is it can also be grown outside, as seen in this pot, and it will excel in the summer months.
So here are some very good basil products that can be used in the kitchen for a wide variety of meals. Here I have some chopped up basil that is great putting on pizza and cooking chicken. Here I have some basil paste, which I particularly enjoy when making my own pizza, and I'm putting on the pizza base with tomato, and I put some basil paste into it, and it gives it a brilliant flavour. And here I have some basil pesto, which is great for eating pasta and chicken pesto, and it works very well with all them.